This is Fox 18 News at 9 in high definition.
Good evening, I'm James Sears. Thanks for joining us for Fox 18 News at 9. A recent string of water-related deaths in Illinois has Conservation Police sending a warning. That is tonight's top story. The Illinois Department of Natural Resources tells us there were 10 water and boat-related deaths across Illinois in just the last week of June alone. Fox 18's Tahira Rahman joins us in the studio with what message one sergeant is sending tonight. Tahira.
James, our flood season knocked boating season back for a little bit, but even with the late start, Illinois Conservation Police say it's already been a deadly one, and they want to make sure that that count doesn't go up this holiday weekend.
As the water levels drop and the weather warms up, boaters are starting to launch, and Conservation Police are on high alert.
A mistake made on the Mississippi River can never be taken back.
Sergeant Tony Patricus is reminding boaters of 3 safety tips. First, drive sober. Last year, his crews gave out more tickets for that offense than ever before.
And one of the leading causes for accidents in the state of Illinois would be impaired operation.
The second tip, be a defensive driver.
When you're driving a car, you have a roadway that you have to stay on. A boat's like driving in a parking lot and everybody just goes wherever they want. In a watercraft, you have to be aware of what's going on all the way around you at all times.
Matt Miner has had some experience with that.
I was left on the river a few years ago. I had to paddle my jet ski for about 3.5, 4 miles.
He says good driving means abiding by the golden rule. Never leave a boater behind.
It takes 5 minutes to pull over to make sure everybody's okay. They give you a thumbs up, move on. They give you a thumbs down, stop, and make sure you give them help.
Patricus' third tip, always wear a life jacket. Something Miner, a lifelong river user, never compromises on.
I have an 18-year-old stepson, and today I was actually on him. I said, my boat, my rules. I don't care where you're at on the Mississippi River, have respect for the water, and make sure that you have your life jacket on, whether it's around your waist, whether it's around as a diaper.
Patricus says it doesn't matter how old you are or how well you think you can swim.
The Mississippi is unforgiving. If you fall in, you don't really have a whole lot of mistakes you can make before it's just one that isn't going to bode well for you.
Now, both Illinois and Iowa state law require anyone under the age of 13 to wear a life jacket if they're on a boat that's less than 26 feet. In the studio, Tahira Rahman, Fox 18 News.
Tahira, thank you. The Mississippi River is creeping up again. That means Davenport's flood plan has been activated. The river is expected to hover around 14-foot level through next week. There could be some flooding if we see heavy rain the next few days. At this time, South Concord has been closed. Pumps are in place. The city also closed gates in low-lying areas. Investigators are working to figure out what started a large fire that destroyed a home overnight in Davenport. Firefighters responded to the home on Nobis Drive off Highway 22 around 11. No one was in the home. Davenport's fire department relied on nearby volunteer firefighters to truck in water because the house was in a remote location. 3 men are accused of a shooting that injured a woman in LeClaire early this morning. Officers went to the 2100 block of 235th Avenue around 2:30 a.m. after a call of a woman shot in the leg. They stopped a car leaving the area and arrested the 3 men inside. They're charged with reckless use of a firearm causing serious injury. Edgar Sierra Aguilar is now out on bond. Jose Olivo Enriquez and Leobardo Olivo Enriquez are still being held on immigration detainers. A reminder, when you see news happening, let us know about it on the free Our Quad Cities app. You can get breaking news alerts, track the weather, also share stories you want to see covered right here on Fox 18. It's more than the 243rd birthday of the country for a man in Rock Island. He's been around for almost 40% of it. Dozens of people showed up at Ted's Boatorama this afternoon. They came to help founder Ted Davies mark his 100th birthday. Fox 18's Sean Logging tells us what Ted says is his proudest achievement.
On the 4th of July.
On the river.
Yeah. We're going to be with family.
It's the anthem of the day for Ted Davies.
Can you believe you're 100?
No, I didn't. I was quite surprised.
But it's more than just a number that's bringing so many people to celebrate Ted's day. His 2 kids, Jim Davies and Lisa Sparkman, say What their father was committed to most was serving people.
He's touched a lot of people and all the different assets of his life, so a lot of people have worked with him, socialized with him.
There's his service during World War II.
He fought in the Battle of the Bulge.
There's the service for customers, first running gas stations before opening the boat dealership with his wife.
Had his boat at the service station, and people said, "Oh, you work on boats?" He said no. About the third or fourth one that asked him, he thought, maybe we do work on boats.
But Ted's Boatorama, docked in Rock Island for more than 60 years, isn't his proudest achievement.
County board.
The county board?
He served as a Rock Island County leader for nearly 35 years, helping to pave the way for the Justice Center and caring deeply for the Niabi Zoo. However, for his kids, they say some of his greatest service was to them.
Dad always taught me the measure of a man is if he does what he says he's going to do.
So while he doesn't have the answers to making it to 100,
What'd you do to get to be 100?
I don't know.
Jim and Lisa say it's his drive, care, and knowing when to laugh.
It's a lot of fun stories. A lot of fun stories.
Sean Logging, Fox 18 News.
Great story. Sean, thank you. Ted was 91 years old when he stepped down from the county board. East Moline's 4th of July parade attracted the man in charge of Illinois. Governor J.B. Pritzker has been traveling the state this week, touting his administration's legislative accomplishments, like the new infrastructure plan and gaming expansion. Miss Illinois Ariel Beverly also made an appearance at the 61st edition of the parade. She graduated from United Township High School.
Watching all the things go down the road.
I'm excited to get squirted by with water.
I'm excited for the candy.
Love it. Candy, floats, and bands brought thousands of people to downtown Bettendorf this morning. People worked to stay cool as the parade passed by on another warm day. Many saw it as a chance to spend time with their family. Saluting the military and American greatness this 4th of July, President Trump gave an address on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial, focusing on the armed forces. Fox News' Ray Bogan reports from Washington.
Despite concerns the president would politicize a typically neutral holiday, he mainly focused his speech on the military and American innovation. A salute to America. President Trump's elaborate 4th of July celebration was briefly delayed because of severe weather, but the event still went forward. A massive show of military might with armored tanks, jets, and the Blue Angels. The U.S. military was the major theme of the Commander-in-Chief's speech.
On this July 4th, we pay special tribute to the military service members who laid down their lives for our nation.
The president also gave credit to some of the country's most notable figures.
Harriet Tubman, Amelia Earhart.
While referencing the American spirit's collective achievements like space exploration and technological advancements.
It has willed our warriors up mountains and across minefields. It has liberated continents, split the atom, and brought tyrants and empires to their knees.
The Commander-in-Chief did encourage young people to enlist and defend the USA.
Now is your chance to join our military and make a truly great statement in life, and you should do it.
The Independence Day celebration in our nation's capital ended with a traditional free concert and fireworks. At the Lincoln Memorial, Ray Bogan, Fox News.
The event still doesn't have a public price tag, but the flyovers alone cost tens of thousands of dollars an hour. President Trump, by the way, the first president in nearly 70 years to speak at the National Mall on Independence Day. Coming up, our community spotlight heads to summer camp in Buffalo. What activities stand out at Camp Abe Lincoln to get the most out of the kids? And ahead at 9:30, what's bigger than baseball at Modern Woodman Park tonight? Stay with us, we'll show you. You're watching Fox 18 News at 9.
Fox 18 is first at 9 with James Sears, Chief Meteorologist Andy McCrae, and Sports with Jay Kidwell. You're watching Fox 18 News at 9 in high definition.